Hello. Hi, welcome. Okay, hold on. Let me get this thing set up. Um, okay. Alrighty, let me switch. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Okay, so today I have my hands. Today I have my hands, but I also have these lovely gloves that were gifted to me from Throne. So thank you. And then let me actually audio. I don't know what this is. Okay, I think we have the background music set, but let me know if it's too low or too loud. Yes. We have our dock over here that we got it from I think like 2 streams ago. 2 hand cram streams ago. The rest of the world is missing out. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna grab something. Alrighty. Okay. I just picked some random music, so hopefully this is good. It did say it was like copyright free, so they hopefully don't kill me. Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, so today's drink, of course, I actually have to show you. I can show you now. We have green tea. It's just green tea. But I have my Christmas cup, and I can't really like tilt it for realsies, but it's my Christmas cup. It's really good. It's really good. Yes, and so we have a total of. I was looking through some old stuff, and I was like, "Damn, I still have those." We have a total of 3 notebooks. Uh, 3 lovely notebooks right here. That I was like, are these essays? No, they're me writing. That was me, like thinking, I guess. Have something to share as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I also have the mini burst ball here. Wow. Later though. Okay. Wow, I have a little the mini burst. I've never done this ones before. I only had like the mini brand stuff where you have to create your own, like you make it. So we'll make that later if we have time. Yeah, it's like here you can kind of see a little picture of it. It's like mini foods and stuff, and you make them. You make them, and then like you put it together, and like you build it, kind of like a mini Legos, but uh better because it's like mini food. Yeah. I don't think you can eat it though. I think it's like decoration mini food. Alrighty. So, oh, I think we can start with. I think we can start with this one. Very. Hold on, let me put away the other ones. I'm kind of nervous because I skimmed through some of this ones. I'm like making sure that nothing real is there, you know. But I saw some crazy stuff, so we'll see what we find. Let me see if I can. I might have to take off my gloves, unfortunately, if I can't turn these pages, but I think I should be able to. Hold on. Okay, so obviously we start off strong with some bangers. With some pictures, drawings here. Yeah, that was me starting to draw. Like, that was, I'm pretty sure this was high school. It could have been middle school. I don't know. Me drawing. Beautiful, beautiful. If you ever see, like, I've done like little marks right there, like a squiggly lines. That was me telling myself, man, it's okay. Like, if it had a jerk mark, that meant that it was like good. It was good. But if it had a squiggly line, that means like, it's okay. But a next, it meant like I hated it. Yeah, yeah, we have some sad faces over here. Of course. I mean, I don't want to touch the keyboard too much. Let me see. Back when I was really into BTS. I mean, I still like them, but it's still there. Some very crazy stuff. I think, okay, yeah, I think it might be better if I put it like this. Put it like this. Okay, nothing too crazy so far. Math, of course. I actually have none of these notebooks, or most of them, I actually have math, which is crazy. Okay. Some random guy. Maybe camera a little closer. I don't know if I can. Let me see, hold on. Just in case that kills it. Okay. There you go. Yippee! Okay. Okay. Just a bunch of drawings so far. Yeah, nothing interesting. Oh my gosh, I used to watch these YouTubers. Like watching Pokemon Facts. Somebody no. Okay, so I used to watch these YouTubers, right? I don't know if you guys know Sam and Colby. But I used to watch them like a lot. And Sam was dating this girl named Kat. And so this is a drawing of them. Yeah. Those some crazy times. Oh my gosh, in my Korean, just kidding. I wanted to learn Korean, or I was learning Korean back in the days. Okay, now this is me writing not a song. This was me, like you know those lyric videos in YouTube. That was me doing my lyric videos in YouTube, but I was translating it to Spanish. Yeah, this was really embarrassing, guys. I can't sing it. I actually don't really remember the rhythm much. But remember Kat? Remember we just talked about her? Yeah, this was her song. And I was like, you know what? This would go. I was like so into it. I was like, I should translate it to Spanish. And I started to doing that. And then I'm looking at it now and I'm like, Loki is kind of bad translation. Yeah, and if we have a tree, we have a girl there. Let me see. Yeah, this one is pretty tame. We're starting off pretty tame, pretty easy. Nothing crazy. Because I knew I did skim through all the notebooks, of course. You know, as I have to. Don't want to accidentally dox myself. And this one I knew was gonna be like pretty tame, so I didn't. So I thought we should start with a small little tame one. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah. We got sad girl over there with a squiggly line. And then sad guy over here with also squiggly line. I don't know what I'm saying. A bunch of them are just doodles, but this one is actual like my actual quote unquote drawings, quote unquote, you know. They're not even quote unquote. Yeah, quote unquote. There you go. Depression arc. I guess. I didn't think I was, but I think I was. Let me see. And then Christmas. Of course, And this one has a check mark, guys. This one has a check mark. That means I did good. And then another rare check mark. Okay, this one is a squiggly check mark. Okay, that means it's like kind of good, but not that great. Squiggly check mark right there. Alrighty. Alright. I think that's all from this notebook. Oh, a bunch of eyes. Just in case one eye wasn't enough, a bunch of them. Yeah, I always rated my own drawings. I rated my own drawing. I don't think I rated my writings though. All the drawings? Yeah, they're rated. My writings? Nah. Okay, this is a happy birthday message. Oh, this was me trying to draw my prom dress. Like this is a prom dress I wanted. Like I wanted to make this prom dress. Or I wanted somebody to make it. Sister used to do that. Yeah. Yeah, this is like, it was prime time. Like I feel like a lot of people did that back in the days. Yeah. Yeah. And then I ended up not having prom actually because of COVID. They canceled prom. They canceled they canceled our senior, what do you call that? Our senior trip. They canceled a bunch of things, which is pretty sad. So unfortunately, this never got to happen. But I don't think I would have. I don't know if I would have gone to prom. Maybe with friends. I don't know. Yeah. I really don't think anyone would have invited me. Maybe just my friends, but I wasn't popular. I was very spiky back in the days. Like anyone would approach me and be like, why the hell are you talking to me? But in a nice way, of course. I was very nice, guys. I'm very nice, I promise. Okay. This is me learning Korean. I was very committed to learning Korean, actually. I got pretty far, and then I stopped. Like I lost motivation midway. Oh, and then we get to the juicy part. Okay. Are you guys ready? Say a few things in Korean. 안녕하세요. I think. Can I read this? I feel like it's like coming back, but I feel like I can't. 하나, 둘, 셋. That's all that's all I can. That's all I can remember. Okay, back in high school, I was like really into K-pop and and K-dramas. So I would be like, so I was really like, I really wanted to learn Korean, like a lot. Peak childhood, yeah. It was like my life was a series of events. Like I went from like this was my timeline, right? I went from where the hell did I start? I went from my YouTube era back in like elementary school. I used to watch Minecraft. I was so into Minecraft. I would start like I would be I would be fighting people on the YouTube comments. Like what I remember specifically one time I like fought this guy like because it was a YouTube video and they were like it was like, okay, this was all in Spanish by the way because I didn't know English back in the days. Yeah, and so I was like there was this YouTube video about like how girls are better than guys, and it was Minecraft by the way. This is Minecraft, right? And then there was this girl. She was like the main character for like this whole thing, and then she was just singing la la la, like being all good, being all girly girl. And then she's like, yeah, I stand up for my girls and all this stuff. And then in one of the videos, she like ends up like we see the guy pushing her off into the lava pit. And people were like, oh my gosh, she's dead. She's dead. And I was like, no, she's not dead. Like, you can see she didn't even hit the floor. Like, somebody cried. Like, I was just like full on saying, like, fighting, be like, no, she's not dead. I gotta be careful, like, not hit the table. Like, no, she's not dead. But then, and then there was this one guy, he was like, actually, yeah, I was just like, I went like full on detective mode on this whole thing. And then this guy was like, actually, she's like full on dead, like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And I was like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And we're kids here, like, I'm like literally 11 years old, 12 years old at this point. Back when Minecraft was at its peak. And then this guy is like, fighting me, and then he's like, you don't even have like something, and then he started being like full on misogynistic, and he was like, girls are not even that good, and blah blah blah. Yeah, you don't question Minecraft. Yeah. And then I was just like, you don't know what you're talking. And I was just like, I was mad. I was like crazy mad. And then he like, and then we started being like, he was like, oh, you don't even have that many YouTube subscribers. And I was like, yes, I do. I could get more subscribers if I wanted to. And he was like, well, I could get more subscribers than you. We don't even have a YouTube channel. The only videos we had like on was like a few seconds like edit stuff, like valid crash out. Yeah, cause like what the hell is this guy talking about? Me not having like enough. Why does that even relate? It's because he knew he was fighting a losing battle. He knew he was fighting like he was fighting me, and he knew he was wrong. OG Minecraft. I know this was like so. It was peak Minecraft. It was like we had parodies. We had like the OG songs, OG Minecraft songs. Like, we had like Minecraft YouTubers. It was a whole crazy thing. Monster School. I actually did not watch Monster School. Wait, no, I did. I remember. Oh my gosh, I unlocked a memory. I did. Holy crap. I used to watch a lot of Spanish Minecraft. There's this very big like Spanish, like I'm not like full like actual Spanish, like from Spain Spanish YouTuber, and he's really big in the whole like Hispanic community, Latino community. And his name is like Vegeta 777. Yeah, he's really big. But I used to watch him back in the days, and I recently started watching him again. Because I was like, let me see what he's up to. It's crazy. Herobrine teacher? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember those. Don't know. Yeah, he's only popular like with like Spanish speakers, but that's because he is a Spanish speaker himself. Hi, T. My little T. Okay, anyways. Yeah, but yeah, so we went. Yeah, he's really good. So we went from Minecraft. I actually, how did this go? I'm trying to remember my timeline. So we started with Minecraft Elementary, and then I went into middle school. You know what? You know what happened there? I started reading. In middle school, I used to read a lot in elementary. That's how I learned English, actually, by reading. Middle school was my reading arc. I read webtoons, I read tapas. I was like in all the reading, like graphic novels, like the web comics. I was into those. I went all of middle school. Best arc, yes, and that one never left. That one stayed. I feel like all of them stayed actually. But anyways, I was like full on. I was so into reading. I was so into those books, to the point that I would stay up and my curfew. Because I wasn't allowed to stay up, and I shouldn't, because if I stayed up for too long, I would get migraines because I like have a condition, and so I wasn't. So rightfully so, I wasn't allowed to stay up for too long, or too late at night, especially on a school night. Like I needed to get my 8 hours of sleep, right? And I would stay up and without my parents' permission, I guess, because then they found out. So they found out and they got mad and they were like, "You cannot stay up anymore." And I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry, fine." And so I would wake up early. Instead, I would wake up early to read instead of staying up late. So I would wake up at like 5 in the morning, and I would have to go to school at like 6:30. uh, no, I would always wake up in the morning. Even that was the issue. It's because I would wake up, I would not have enough sleep, and so that would cause my migraines. And I was just like, it was not a good time. I was just like dying. When migraines like take me out. But they, yeah. But then my parents found out I was waking up early, and then they told me not to do that either. Unfortunately. COVID era, sleeping only 2 hours a day is crazy. I mean, I would stay up late during COVID because like your school is literally down there, like in your laptop. Like you would just wake up and go to school. I will say, like, my COVID was like my laziest. Going to sleep at 3 a.m., waking up at 5? No way. That's crazy. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I would eat, like, because my morning classes, like the first class, they didn't require us to have, or like they allowed us to like not have our cameras on because it's the first class. So I would eat in the middle of class. I would be like, nom 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 nom. Kind of thinking. Yeah, actually, I heard. You know what's funny about that? I didn't get into games until my senior year of high school. Yeah, around my like the end of my senior year of high school. It's not even like the start, at the end. So I didn't even have the opportunity to grind on my games. I could have been so good, guys. I could have been a pro in Overwatch or Valorant. Um, but I didn't have like I didn't know. Like I didn't know. I wasn't knowledgeable. Like I had no idea those existed. Right? Like I wasn't clocked in. But yeah, I heard a lot of people were like grinding in like what playing games while being in class, which goes crazy. I don't think I couldn't even like read or do anything during class. Because then I was scared of getting caught. I was scared of like I was scared of getting in trouble. That was my main thing. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, okay. Let me finish saying my sign then, and then we can move on because we have two more notebooks. Um, Let me see. Yes, and then we went from reading, and then I learned about anime, and I watched like pretty much most animes out there. And then middle of high school, I got really into K-pop and K-dramas and like reality TV shows, like, but not reality TV shows, but like the specific um like the mini reality TV shows they do in Korea, like, and stuff. Did it too weird. No, I was so scared of getting into trouble. Um, no, but that was me the whole like time. I was like a full on goody two shoes. But yeah, I went through all of that, and then I went back to anime. It was like a whole recurring like a circle. It really is like a circle. I was like K-pop, K-dramas, anime, uh, Minecraft, K-pop, K-dramas, anime, Minecraft. It's like a full on circle. The reading never left. I always read every single night, guys. I read every night. I have like over 600 graphic novels. I don't know, web comics. I don't know what they call them. Mangas. Marked and I'm like, yeah. I would just be reading. I haven't read in like 2 months. Oh. What is this song? Sorry, I'm like clocking in. I'm like, hold on. Okay, anyways. Let's move on. Should I read this? Oh my god, this is gonna be so cringy. I forgot I have Webtoon. I know. I go back and forth between the apps. I go back and forth between the apps because sometimes I'm like I need a break from Webtoon because sometimes it'd be sad. Yes, we did. Okay. This is gonna be really cringy, and we have let me see. Oh, fun! It doesn't end. We have 1, 2, 3 full pages of it. Back, like front and back. So 6 in total. So fun, guys. Okay. Let me. You know what? This is not too bad of a. This is my best handwriting, guys. Like actually, I'm not even. I wish I was joking. Hold on. Okay. We found ourselves looking at a normal planet. Okay, we got this. We found ourselves looking at a normal planet with a normal country, with a normal city, with a normal high school, with normal high school students. Hey, watch where you're going. Said the guy who bumped into the innocent student. The student rapidly bowed and hurried on his way. I wrote this, guys. I wrote this. The guy kept on walking. He had a scary aura onto him, like he could kill anyone at any moment. There was no one that would even dare talk to him. I have to put my earphones for this. Yeah, I can't. Okay, I'll go full on. Like, just keep on reading. Okay. What the hell? I have like a mini note there. Appearance, something something girl. That's what it says. Okay. Okay. Come on, work, you stupid cell phone. A girl who looked innocent and delicate exclaimed as she was passing by. The poor girl didn't notice the scary looking guy right in front of her and bump! Exclamation mark. They crashed into each other. The girl, still confused of what just happened, looked up and heard the guy scream at her. Don't you have a brain? Watch where you're going! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Still confused, the girl looked up and down, and then up and down, then she saw her phone on the floor, the screen broken into tiny little pieces. She wasn't going to take this anymore. She could care less if she was screamed at or insulted, but this guy just ruined her phone, her life. She picked up her phone and screamed, "You have to watch where you're going. Look what you did to my precious phone." Letting rage take over her and the situation. Next page. Let me see. The guy was a bit surprised. Just a bit. Up to now, no one had dared to talk back at him. Not even his teachers. And if before there was no one audience, now there sure was. People with phones out, some just watched surprised at the brave, small girl. The guy, now back to his senses, smirked and said, "Aw, no, what I'm going to do now? This girl is screaming at me." The tone in his voice was obviously sarcastic and insulting towards the girl. In response to his lame answer, the girl chuckled and said, "If you think you're getting away with this, you are so wrong. By the way, you sound stupid." She finished her sentence with a smile that sure ruined the poor guy. Yes. The guy, not expecting to see such a beautiful smile, took a really good look at the girl's face. In his thoughts, she's kind of cute. Yeah, just a little bit. He got back to his senses when the girl suddenly said, "So now you're paying for this." What the hell did I write here? I'm trying so hard. I don't even know what. Guys, look at my tiny handwriting here. Uh, Holy crap. So now you are paying for this. Looking at her phone, she screamed, "Whether you like it or not." Okay, I found it out. Oh my gosh, how did I even figure that one out? Look at the handwriting. It's so tiny. Okay. Suddenly, the girl started pulling him by the wrist. He blinked twice and harshly pulled his wrist away from the girl's grip. Huh? Even if I'm able to pay for more than 1,000 of those cheap cell phones, I will not pay for it! Exclamation mark. Said the guy with a smug look on his face, confident that he would win this argument. The girl clutched her fist in anger. Huh? Okay. It's not taking. He's not taking this seriously. Got it, got it, got it. Plus, he continued. Okay, guys. I'm locking in. I would never ever buy something for someone like you, not even the most smallest thing. He finished with a confident smirk in his face. Guys, next page. Oh, no, you are paying for my cheap, in quotation marks, cell phone. No, the guy just started walking away, turned the corner, and was out of sight. Bedtime story, yeah. The girl, confused with all that was happening, blinked, and then she realized he left. "Get back here!" she screamed. Not caring what the group of people around her thought, she started to run towards the same direction that the guy left. She turned the corner, and he was nowhere to be seen. She kept going, desperately trying to find him. Did I not have an eraser? If like, why am I just crossing out things and writing it on top? Maybe I just didn't have an eraser, but after a few minutes, she gave up, and with rage went to tell her. End chapter. We end the chapter, guys. Well, I guess not so normal high school students. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, that's what it actually says. Here is where I enter the story. Now, shh. Eraserless actually. I was like, what? I was sure I had an eraser. Why am I not erasing? Okay. Okay, now we're talking to the main character, I guess. She went to tell. I actually don't remember anything of this, so. Oh my goodness, my headphones are low battery. Sorry, guys. I have to put them to charge real quick. Just gotta connect them. Okay. Talking in first person? Yeah. I guess. I don't even know. Okay, we'll see. I have no idea. Ooh, what did I do? I had such a weird. I had multiple phases of different writing styles throughout high school. Like I went through the she, the I, the you, first person, second person, third person. Okay. She went to tell everything. I mean, like always, she went to tell everything that had occurred to her best friend. She angrily passed and bumped strangers on her way to her best friend's classroom. She got to the front of the class. She slid the door open with all her strength, making everyone turn around to face her, some surprised and some scared. I have to rewrite a style depending on my mood. Yeah, actually, it depends on what kind of story I'm writing. I feel like if it's horror, definitely third person. Oh, maybe I do definitely like second person a lot though. Oh my gosh, one time I wrote a whole like it was an assignment to write a story for the teacher. Something about story, and it was like only like a page and a half that we had to write. I think I wrote like 3 to 4 pages and I turned it in, and it was all in second person. And my teacher was like, "Oh, you write in second person, huh?" And I was like, "Yep, I do." Like, I sure do. Oh my gosh, the things I do. The things I do. They're always so crazy. Okay. The only person who had a smile on her face was sitting at a corner of the classroom, next to windows, looking right into the girl's eyes. So then we add the description of the look of the girl's eyes. Just kidding. Description of the best friend. Like, it just says a description of the best friend. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know. I need to let's drink some tea before we go into the next section. It's like I'm traumatized by my own writing. Is that even possible? You wrote this by yourself? Yes, I did. Mind you, I wrote all of these are stories I wrote in the middle of class. Thank you. I was bored, I guess. I was bored and very inspired, turns out. But do not fret, I have 2 more notebooks filled with more stories, apparently. Hey, writing essays. I don't mind them. I think the hardest part for me is to start them. I never know when to start. I can write stories though. You tell me to write a story. I always loved the assignments where like finish the story or continue the story or sorry, I had to sneeze. Or things like what do you think would happen if or like rewrite the story if this character had never died or things like that. Because I loved doing that. That was why English class was one of my favorites. That and they always had such good book recommendations. I'm like, damn, Fahrenheit 451. If you never read that book, 10 out of 10 would recommend. I think I want to reread that book actually. Yeah, such good. Like in sophomore year of high school, my teacher had like this mini library in her class, and she was like, if you guys ever want to borrow anything, just like sign out, and like you can take any book as long as you bring it back before the end of the year. Fahrenheit 451. That's the name of the book by Ray Bradbury. Yes, it's so good, so good. And so she had that little library, and I would read. And so I think I read like from her library. I think I read like 5 books in that school year, which is crazy. How to spell that? Oh yes, hold on. Yeah, how do I spell that? Wait. Fahrenheit. Chill. There you go. JK. There we go. They also made a movie, but I think I like the book better. Yes, it's about the society in the future, like how books are actually legal, and so like it just centers around like the whole story of like people cannot like think for themselves anymore. It's like literally what's a lot of what's happening now and how we are going the direction we're going towards as a society. I think it's more relevant now. Mind you, this book was written like what, in 1900s? Well, not 1900, 1990s, I think. 1950s, 1953, which is crazy. Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, and so I actually liked that book so much. I read like two of his other books. The author Ray Bradbury. Yeah, I like literally read two of his other books. I read Martian Chronicles and I read something else I already forgot. But I remember Martian Chronicles so much because it was such a weird book. It was one of the weirdest book I have ever read. And I'm not saying that as like a like it's neither an insult nor a compliment. I'm just like confused. That was a very confusing time. I'm just like, whoa, what is happening? That was me the whole time of reading this book. And this book had like 200 pages. So it was like a pretty lengthy question mark, if you will. I was like, huh? Like, wait, what? And they did what now? And then what happened? How many years has it passed? Like, it was crazy. So if you want to have a confusing time, read that book as well. It's by the same author. Yeah. But yeah, I really like that teacher. I've read a lot of good stuff from her. Latham? Ah. Lord of the Mysteries, huh? I have not read that one or watched, actually. Yeah. Yeah, there is pretty good books that like conclude that effect of like, huh? Which are fun to read. They're always fun to read. Oops, I can't spell. Hold on. Alrighty. Okay. With that being said, I will say, remember how I said I was really into K-pop on during high school? Yeah, well, apparently I was really into K-pop during high school. So we got Jimin here as my no, we are Jimin as the characters, and this girl's best friend is Jimin, apparently. So that's that. I never wrote like them as love interest though. I always wrote them as the best friends, which is kind of funny to me. Okay. Okay, we have anyway, so she went to tell okay, so from last time she went to tell Jimin, her best friend, what happened to her with this rude eye guy. Okay. We got Jimin, she screamed even though they are in the same classroom. She walked closer. Some flinched and some looked away, not daring to meet the eyes of the girl. Hey, name, what happened? So I haven't had a name yet. Like I didn't figure out a name yet. So we'll call her Name, okay? the guys the guy whose name was Jimin answered. He was already used to the girl's attitude. He was her best friend after all. I just bumped into the most annoying guy ever. He was also so rude. And look what he did to my phone. My so precious phone. She started dramatically fake crying. Jimin just half-heartedly rolled his eyes to the girl's drama. But like, what happened? Did he offer to pay for your phone or something like that? Jimin now said, picking names up, name's phone up. So like he picked up her phone. Okay. Name suddenly burst her head up. Siri seeming to regain energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Trying to regain energy, she continued, a normal person would at least say sorry, but no. He didn't even say sorry, which I don't really care, but still, he started to blame me. Me! Exclamation mark. So then I told him to pay for my phone. But you know what he said? She paused, now changing her tone to a lower voice that suited her perfectly to her face, which showed a murderous desire. Of course, we're about to kill somebody. Jimin kind of started to back away in fear she would kill him right there and then. Sounds like a 12 episode anime. Yeah, actually. It sounds like the stars of an enemies to lover, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, if Jimmy was being honest with himself, he had never seen Name this angry before. It was kind of surprising, but mostly scary. Continue, she said, but you know what he said? She started laughing. There was no humor on her voice. Okay, guys, you can see they write it a little bit now. It was more of a sarcastic evil laugh, he said. There was another pause, and then with no warning, she started screaming. He said that he would never buy something for someone like me. Ha! He said that like he knows me. He doesn't, so he shouldn't be talking. Okay. Name finished. Name finished panting. At this point, everyone was scared to look at the pair next to the window. Specifically, the girl. Hey, Jimin said with a reassuring smile. Calming Name down. She smiled back. Yeah? She answered already calm, just by looking at her best friend. Just by looking at her best friend's eyes smiling and his small dimple on his left cheek, she could calm down anytime and anywhere. Yup, anytime and anywhere. So that's foreshadowing, guys. Ooh, one time she's not gonna calm down. Ooh, that's scary. You're kind of screaming, Jimin said, signaling to the whole class with his head and eyes. I'm not, Name started saying, but stopped as soon as she saw everyone quiet. They even seemed to have stopped breathing. Seeing something here. Yeah, I know. It's about to go down. I know we're about to have like some epic climax. Too bad we're ending in the next page. The door flung open and everyone turned to look at it. There stood a boy he had. I don't. Let me just check. Okay. I see. Okay. We have another person coming in. Ah, okay. We need another tea break, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay. We need the dog for emotional support. This is like crazy stuff. Why? How? Dog is my dog. It's actually really nice. Squish it. You're enjoying my pain and suffering. It's so crazy. How did I I mean, okay. If we look at it this way, it's not the worst I've seen. There's worse stuff that people have written out there in the internet. This is just kind of cringy and embarrassing. Okay. Alrighty. We'll see this new character. The door flung open and everyone turned to look at it. There stood a boy. He had a milky brown chocolate hair and wore a very cute foxy smile, but it changed into a face of confusion as soon as he entered the classroom. Torturing the dog? No. The dog is a happy guy. He's just here with me and he's enjoying my little pat. Don't worry about it. He likes it. Okay. Why are all of you so quiet? He said as he entered the class. Okay. Hey Tay, Jimmy happily said, waving a hand at the boy. Tay, haven't I already told you not to come here? You're a freshman, you can't be here, Name said half-heartedly. To be honest, she really needed all the support she could get right now. But sis, he whined, you said I couldn't come to the seniors class and not to the juniors class. He ended his sentence with a giggle as his go-to boxy smile. Name sighed, fine, but just for a little bit. Jimmy giggled and let out a soft but happy yay. Only for the two of them to hear. And that's it. That's it. We have Jimmy, the best friend, and Taehyun, the brother, the little brother, by the way. Right. And we have full on 4 pages. This has to be more than 2,000 words. Let me see. That's maybe 1,000. It's gotta be around 1,000 words. Cinema, absolute cinema. I love Amiibos. So yes, thank you, great. Yeah, there was some potential there for sure, Maybe had wrote this like I was very into Wattpad, and you can tell back in high school. So we close it back up to be archived forever. Notebook number 1 done. 2 more to go. Okay. I will say. Oh, let me grab them. Gulp. Let me look at something real quick. Okay, and paste this, and we're good. Okay, we're good. Do this more often. I only have 3 notebooks in total. Well, I could do more hand cams. They're fun. Okay, we're putting that away, and now we move on to the next 2. Just kidding, I closed this. Okay. Heavy need notebooks, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so the next notebooks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one is stuff I had in the middle class, okay? And then we have this one, and I will save this one for last because this one is the juicy, heavy one, okay? Because I know this one for sure was my creative one. Like, this is stuff I pulled out when I was bored in class, in between classes, when I had nothing else and I finished all my assignments. Let me just open it real quick. Yeah, this is the stuff I did after school while I waited for the bus or in the bus. Just any time I had, this is what I had. I think this was my math notebook though. So, and I had a lot of time in math because they refused to put me in an advanced class. So we had a lot of time. The best for the last. Damn, math jump scare. Yeah, it's just a bunch of math, you could tell. Look, I have some grabs right there. Yeah, I was good at taking notes though. Look at my notes. Look at my notes. Like a little bubble for like very important stuff. Love math. Oh, actually, yeah, then that's good. I actually do like math too. I was really good. Damn, I was really good at taking notes. Guys, what the hell? What happened? What happened? Why am I not good anymore? Well, I think I'm still good. I just use my talent instead. Yeah, a bunch of math, a bunch of math. I'm just going through it like, yeah, the first few stuff is math. Yeah, more math. Let me see. Yes and no stuff. Oh, that's a worksheet. Okay, that's math. That's math 4. I was like, why is there so many yeses and nos? Oh, you want to see the notes for my... I also took business law, 1 class. Math when there's numbers, yeah. So I took business class, and this was my notes for my business class. Watch this. Damn, you could tell I was trying not to, because this was an after school class. So this was in my own free time. I was trying so hard not to fall asleep because of my doodles. But hey, I was taking the notes as I doodled, I guess. Look at my doodles. Oh, this one's actually cute. It's a cute girl right there. My doodles. I was bored. I was so bored, I bet. But I did like the class. Contrary to popular belief of my doodles, I did like it. And we have Pac-Man. 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 I love Pac-Man. That's one of my favorite arcade games, actually. Now, let me just check if anything else is here. I drawn the last page. Usually I do too, but I needed to take notes as I was drawing, so I was like, let me write it on the... a bunch of notes for my club. More math, of course. And on my hand. I wouldn't write on my hand or draw on my hand because then it would get all over the page and I would be like, oh, it's my goodness, I can't do this. Some like weird snail drawing. Am I missing anything? Let me see, where my stuff. Yep, nothing here. Creepy face, guys. A creepy, nightmare-inducing face. Just in case you need nightmares tonight. There you go. Just for you. Just for you. Used to do tattoos? Yeah. No, those were fun. I would do it to other people, but I just couldn't. If I did it to myself, I would. I would stain all over my face. Here's another one. Guys, just in case you needed some sort of nightmare fuel. There you go, for you. Okay, ready for the last one? That's it. That's all of it in this notebook. Cute. I don't think I had any other notebooks. I'm pretty sure I might have thrown away. Oh, we're ready for the last one. I know I wrote stuff on this one. I know because when I opened it, it was word down. It had a plan and everything. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready here? Okay. We gotta take a little bit more sip of my tea. Yeah, please let me put it down. Okay. Okay. As soon as we open, you can see how like wore down this page is. Like immediately wore down. So here's a map, like a brainstorming map of the book. I am writing a book. Like this is not longer story, it is a book. Like how the story ends, the how it starts, the what do you call the hierarchy of different roles. We have the kings, the queens, and then comes the princess and prince. Everyone who there took, okay. Council, rich people names. Oh, names. Powerful showbiz people. Very interesting, yes. Okay, the world was normal, but something happened and made the world like it was before, but all extreme. Kings, queens, dames, servants, everyone obtained an ability. Okay, so we have an ability. We have like, what do you call it? Guide burst kind of thing? Ish. Interesting. We have teachers, people with money, not rich, company owners, más o menos powerful. That means kind of powerful, but in Spanish. Apprentices, modern money people, enough to survive. Workers in companies, normal powerful people, and then we have non-efficient people, poor people, homeless, powerless people, weak power, servants. Damn. We wrote a whole like hierarchy here. Like we this is a book. This is a mind map for a book. Okay, so the main character will break stereotypes. Will go from the bottom up to the top. Ending all the madness, she will encounter many old friends, bullies, enemies, new friends, but at the end, she will defeat the rulers, king and queen, and liver everyone from their misery. I'm an instant reader, actually. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So we have a few more like guys. Somebody has to stop me. Somebody should I should be stopped. It's like what the hell? Okay, I'll tell you the backstory of this book because I actually do remember a little bit. I don't remember what I wrote, but I remember why I wrote this. Um, one time I was, sleeping regularly, and then I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I had this crazy dream, and I did have this crazy dream, and I was in this world, and my dream was like I was in this world, where like there was like kings and queens and there was like knights and everything, but like there were some people that had powers and some people didn't, and like I was fighting, but like not physically, but I was just like about to be fighting some people, and I was just like in this like little tavern thing, and I was like restaurant, and I was like I need to get out of here, we're about to go fight, and I was like that was it. And then there was people helping me like get out of that like restaurant place because I was about to go fight, guys. and I think one of them did magic and stuff, and that's what inspired or what do you call that, this grew out of that dream. This is the babies of the dream. Okay, so we'll see what it says. We have a lot of other mind maps. So presentation of characters, feelings in dark past, secrets, fights with higher, and stereotypes. Fin. That's how it goes. That's how the story goes. The root. Yes. So for the title, we don't have a title yet, but it's bitter, cruel, fierce, competitive. Oh, we were repeating the cruel past. That's the name of. That's the title, guys. That's the title of the book. And then we have different characters and their personalities. We have a bunch of best friends and mentors. Oh my god. I think I just got like a flashback of something that happens in the book. I should write a manga. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. If I could draw, I would talk. There was a time in my life where I wanted to do a webtoon so bad. But I wasn't good at drawing, so okay, let me see. That's one page, 2 pages. Oh brother. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pages. Just draw segments. I could. I could. That would be very interesting. I could be like Merryweather. Okay. He's a big like artist in the webtoon. And also a VTuber. Okay. There are 6 pages of this whole thing. Should I read it? 6 pages, guys. 6 pages. Of course, okay. I shall read it then. Okay, we start with. We'll start it. Here we go. Look at where you're going. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Oh, you shot it. I'll make you pay for this. And the girl stopped in the middle of her sentence. She was wearing a very long and expensive looking dress, now stained with coffee. Her hair, as black as charcoal, was up in a bun, and 2 strings of hair fall on the front. I really don't have an eraser, huh? I guess. Okay, Rebecca. Hello, Miss Jen. How are. Rebecca said while stuttering, knowing her actions would not be approved. What's going on? Miss Jen asked calmly, but strictly, not caring for interrupting the black-haired girl. Just, this girl had tripped and made me spill my coffee, and I was just telling her not to worry about it. But I was just leaving anyways. She said trying not to send daggers towards the other girl, but not forgetting to give her a disgusted look before taking her leave. Oh, okay. We start with conflict already, of course. Bro, this page is falling off. Look at this poor page. I literally use this so much. Okay. Sound of her heels against the cold tiles, slowly fading away. I'm like, okay, what the hell? Staring angrily at sounds, girls scared and nervous. Okay, guys. Question mark. Okay. The girl started but cut herself off. Miss Jen said, now turning to look at the girl. Panicking, she started shaking her head sideways, meaning to make the teacher forget she even tried to say anything. But that didn't stop the teacher from asking or insisting. Yeah, she tried asking again, now making eye contact and lifting her left eyebrow. Thank you, the girl said, lowering her voice at the end of her sentence. Miss Jen giggled, but soon stopped. Oh, come on, guys. Okay. I actually gave her a name this time. We gave the main character a name. Okay. Slay, slay, claps, claps. Okay. Uh, her name is Mina. Okay, Mina. Okay. Oh, come on, Mina. Mina, she whined. You have to start standing up for yourself more. She paused and started walking, facing forwards. Mina followed closely behind her. You know, I saw everything happen. I saw everything happen, and it clearly wasn't your fault. I saw that she was walking while using her phone, she huffed. All these years with this technology, and they still don't learn, Miss Jen sighed, then paused and stopped walking. Mina bumping into her due to the sudden stop. Miss Jen turned to look at Mina, and with a worried look, she continued, well. She stopped trying to look for words. In this small time, Mina cautiously looked up and saw the look on her teacher's face. Like, most of the words are kind of like fading out because of because I wrote it with pencil, and so it's like everything is kind of like smudged together now. So hard. Wait. Okay. Uh. If I speak this way, can you guys hear me well? Because I'm looking away from the mic. I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. I wanna have this on screen, but my mic is all the way to my right. Okay. What was I gonna say? Well, you have to learn how to stand up for yourself more. I'm not always going to be there, and that worries me. The teacher ended her sentence, looking weirdly at Mina. Mina now felt bad. She felt really bad for worrying her teacher like that, for being a bother. No, Mina, don't think like that. Angry face. Angry face. Let's see my angry face. With a small laugh, Mina answered, Miss Jen, I'll be fine, don't worry. She gave her a reassuring smile, hoping that the teacher will now stop worrying about her. I wish I could tell her, but it's too dangerous for me. That's so selfish. At one point, I'm just like, I don't know. Secondhand embarrassment, I don't know. Okay. It's a secondhand embarrassment if this is my stuff. I think that's firsthand embarrassment. Okay. Lost in thought, Mina didn't even notice her teacher was drawing her down the hallway. Where are we going? Mina had managed to utter out. To eat, obviously, Miss Jen answered while smiling. It's already 12 p.m. sharp, and the restaurant's already served lunch, so we can't miss such an opportunity, she said while fastening her pace. Mina was still being dragged by the teacher. Her brain still processed what was going on. A blank expression on her face. Come on, hurry. The honey drenched shrimps are going to run out, and I've been waiting the whole week to get some shrimp, and I'm not about to wait another week for them. Angry face exclamation mark. Yep. Now, smiling, Mina equaled her pace to the teacher's pace. On the walk to the buffet/restaurant, Miss Jen had asked Mina what she wanted to eat. She answered. She answered with fries and a burger. What? Okay, anyways, she answered with fries and a burger, guys. Nothing much, she said. Mina didn't want to burden Miss Chen. She still felt guilty. When they arrived at the buffet slash restaurant, Miss Jen dragged Mina to the seafood section. Come on, grab all the shrimp you can, Miss Jen said with a serious tone while hurrying to grab a plate, followed by grabbing the small honey drenched shrimps. Mina bursted out laughing. The sight of the teacher desperately trying to take the shrimps was to die for. Oh, don't you laugh now. Hurry, we need those shrimps, Miss Jen said, turning, trying to hold her laughter. It's been quite a while since she heard Mina laugh. Usually she's so shy and quiet. It was just a little weird and refreshing. Mina stopped laughing to start helping when... Okay. I crossed that out apparently, and I didn't see it. Okay, when Mina's laughter died down... That's better. When Mina's laughter died down, she got a plate to help her teacher. W teacher? Yeah, actually. After grabbing... Okay, we turn the page. Okay, after grabbing a few shrimps, she set down the plate at the table and left to go get her own food. Mina grabbed a few fries and a burger like she had said she would do. Then she headed off to the shared table. When she was close to the table, she saw Miss Jen with the things I do. When she was close to the table, she saw Miss Jen with a man Mina had seen around a few times. And chapter. That was the first chapter. I'm gonna take a deep C because I know what's about to happen and I'm gonna crush out. That's crazy. Getting better. Yeah, this was like peak writing, guys. Okay. I think he's the new teacher, in her thoughts. With that thought, hey, we're writing in pen now. It's no longer gonna... Just kidding, it's only in for a little bit. Okay. With that thought on mind, Mina hesitantly made her way to the table. Now being closer to the table, she could hear some of the conversation between the two teachers. Miss Jen laughed without holding in or fake laughing, like other girls would do to impress someone. I like the laugh, the man said. Trying to imitate Miss Jen. Windshield wiper laughter. Wait a minute. Is he trying to flirt? That's her thought. He were trying. You could see he was not the best at it. Guys, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Mina reached the table and giggled. The conversation too funny to not laugh at it. Even after the noise, the two people at the table still didn't notice her presence of the student. So Mina slightly tapped Miss Jen's arm at this. At this, the latter jumped, not expecting the touch. Both teachers turned to Mina surprised, like if they'd forgotten where they were and what they were doing. Oh, Miss Jen. Miss Jen stuttered. Hi, Mina. She smiled up to the student, trying to seem confident after her blushing fit. Well, hello, Mina muttered, silently looking at the two. Yeah, well, what can I help you with? Miss Jen smiled kindly, waiting for an answer. Girl forgot she was having lunch with her. Mina bursted out laughing. How could she not laugh? The two teachers were so lost in each other that they actually forgot what they were previously doing. Miss Jen smiled at the nice soft laugh. Peak story writing? Yeah. She managed to make Mina laugh twice today, and she was proud. But Miss Jen looked away from the laughing girl to see the person staring at her. She was met with a soft smile. Okay, met with soft smile dimples on display and light brown eyes that she swears contain the galaxy, dragging her into a trance of non-stop staring and forgetting everything around them once again. Damn, okay. Miss Jan, Mina exclaimed once again. Once she saw when she calmed down from the laughter. Sorry guys, I'm trying to understand my own handwriting. Smooth. I know, that was kinda crazy. That was kind of some poetic writing right there. As soon as this, as soon as the words left the girl's mouth, Miss Jens whipped her head to what? Oh, Miss Chen. Okay, Miss Jen whipped her head to warn her. Okay, okay. Please drop the formality. It makes me feel old. The woman sitting. Whined. The woman sitting whined. Oh my god. The guy softly walked to the left. I already told you to just. Already. Call me. To just call me. To just call me Jen. Gen. Please, Miss Jen. I mean, Jen had already told Mina multiple times before to just call her Jen, but Mina was afraid-ish to still. Holy crap. 1 second. Oh, that was so crazy. I'm trying so hard. Like, most of these are squiggles. Okay, let's see. We're back here. Okay, she was honestly terrified of getting too attacked, and the guilt of lying sometimes would not let her sleep. Not that she was able to sleep regularly, anyways, but that's not important. Okay, damn, she got some problems. I my little notes over here. I wrote that the guy says a "you already old" joke. That's crazy. Um. Okay, we have italics here because this is her own thoughts. I don't think I could bear more pain if I get too attached, and I at least owe her this much after lying to her like this. Whatever. Mina had an internal battle. Swordmen killing each other and horses fighting inside her fragile brain. Who would win? Her sympathy or her barrier to protect her heart? Mina sighed, fine. Jen, guess sympathy won this one. Wonder who will win the next one. What? What am I writing? No way. Okay. We got a little bit more. Hold on, I'm gonna take off my gloves because it's getting kind of hot. They're like sweating. Okay. The blood thickens, actually. Like, actually. Okay. Let me see. Where were we? Oh, yes. Okay. The squeal of the teacher broke Mina's train of thoughts. Oh, yeah. What was it that you needed? Miss Jen asked, now giving her full attention to Mina. Oh, yeah. I came here with you, if you can remember, but if you're too busy, it's fine. I can leave. Mina said, but was interrupted by Jen. Oh, nonsense. If I dragged you here, then you have no way to get rid of me. Jen. huffed at the end of her sentence, but broke a smile when she saw Mina's cute one dimpled smile. Okay. Oh, we're nearing the end. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you got beef now. Not yet. I don't think so. Okay, wait. And you, Jen said, turning her attention to the handsome teacher that was still standing there waiting for an order, like a cute puppy with dimples, of course. You can eat with us, if that's okay with you and Mina, of course, the teacher said with a glint in her eyes, smiling cutely while waiting for a response from the two people in front of her. Simp, yeah, actually, that was very big simp behavior, me personally. Chen looks so happy. He's so overhealed, like overheals for her. Yeah. Chen looks so happy. Handsome teacher. Yeah, we haven't even learned the teacher's name. We just know that he's handsome and has a cute poppy-like smile, dimples and dimples, of course. Um. Jen looked so happy. How could Mina say no to that? So she nodded slowly with a small smile, and for the man's response, he gladly accepted with a "if you insist" joke. His cute dimpled smile that reached his chocolate eyes, never leaving after appearing when Jen had presented the offer. Okay. The funny thing is, I always make the "if you insist" jokes, so that's why it's probably here because I've been doing that after too much glaze. He's just staring at her like he's like blinks, blinks. Um, after the slightly awkward eh, after the slightly awkward and Mina third wheeling dinner. Oh, okay. They parted ways. Of course, Mina noticing the way the two teachers walked away in the same direction, joking around and laughing. Mina sighed. I don't know for how long I can keep this up. Sighing again and keeping walking. And keeping her head low, trapped in her thoughts. She started walking towards her dorm. Mina jealous? I don't think so. I think she keeps talking about this guild that like the secret that she's selling her. That she's like holding from her, but I don't know what secret it is. She's like, oh, I owe her this much to call her by her name because I've been keeping the secret inside me this whole time. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Mina, a deep but smooth voice had yelled as someone had called her name. She slipped in her tracks and lifted her head. No, she stopped in her tracks and lifted her head. Sorry. The owner to that deep voice had catched up to Mina and hugged her. Mina instantly recognized the hot cocoa in a full morning scent, and the deep, calming voice. Yup, guys, that's chocolate. Hey, guess who's back? Hey, Mina answered with a smile and immediately hugged back. It's been so long since I last saw you. I've missed you, Taehyung said while softening the hug a little bit. Oh, come on, don't exaggerate. I just saw you this morning, Mina said with a laugh separating for the boy completely. And that's how it is. That's how it is. Oh, so from my notes in the front. Okay, guys. Damn, this is so funny. from the notes in the front. From the notes in the front, Tae is the best friend. So she just met her best friend. Apparently. I guess. Oh my goodness. But that's it. Oh my gosh, that was the whole book. that I never finished it. I barely got one chapter in. Free audiobook, yeah, actually. But I think, let me see. From here, I have. Let me check what else I have. I have random guy drawing, of course. This one right here. This is the essay I wrote to convince some people, to convince the principal to let me open a K-pop club in the school, and it worked. It worked. Because I was able to open that club, and I ran it for 2 years as president, and then I had to leave the school, and then 4 years later, no, I think like 2 years later, they had to close it because nobody wanted to. Nobody could run it anymore. Notes I have from reading one philosophy book. I was on my free time too. It was crazy back in the days. Profits of selling bubblegum, guys. If anybody needs profits of selling bubblegum. Yeah, but I think that's all the crazy stuff I have. I just have a bunch of drawing and math, of course. Profits of selling bubblegum. You get $2 a day, I think. Do a math question? I could. Hold on. Gary. Nope. I could. Let me pull out my math notebook. These are sold by graphics. I think this is algebra. Alright, this is like questions they gave me, and if you finish those questions, you had like free time. Okay. Let me pull out my pencil. I have some free space actually on this one, so I could just. Sure. Favorite topic in math? I like algebra a lot. I like anything, but I don't like geometry. That's the one thing I don't like. I've done statistics. I never done calculus because I took statistics instead of calculus. So I don't know how bad calculus is, but I've heard it's so difficult. Okay, let's solve this one, okay? X2 minus 16x plus 64 equals 49. I didn't look at the answer, but we do have the answer here just in case. I don't know. Differential equations. I'm gonna do it as well. Okay. Here's x2 minus 16x plus 64 equals 49. Do I even remember how to do this? I think so. Minus 64 minus 64 x2 minus 16x equals Show me again. Yes. X2 minus 16x plus 64 equals 49. You got it? Okay. Alrighty. I think we square root it. I don't remember how to get rid of the x2. Holy. Let me look at my archives. I already did it wrong, apparently. Done. Well, apparently I already did it wrong. I really did not remember how to get rid of the x2. And apparently, according to this thing, hold on, equals 49. Did you get it right? Okay. I think I like this. Okay, x equals 1 and x equals 15. Yes, you got it right. Okay. Well, it's been so long since I've done this. I'm like, wait. I was like, I knew I had to do something else. Yippee. Okay. Anyways, you got it. Oh my gosh, I feel like so old because I haven't done math in a long time. Anyways, that was my attempt at doing a math equation. Yes, because then you square root the 49 plus minus. Again, look at my steps in my work. That's cute. It's fine. Yes. Square root. Is that not the square root, or am I going crazy? Like the little this one. The sign. Didn't do that. Well, here it says like you parentheses 2 and equals to this whole equation. Different techniques. Yeah, most definitely. The US have a very different techniques to literally the rest of the world. that was something I kind of did struggle a little bit with when I came to the US. Because I would do math one way and then I would be like, hello, that's not how they're teaching me in school. Yeah, the main one that really messed me up is the division one. Because if I'm dividing in Ecuador, we did like this one. But here they do like this one to divide or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't know. It was confusing, but I was like, I'm sticking to my division. And then we started using calculators, so there was really no need to do literally anything else. To do all of that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was all for this notebook. We got the scary flower already. Oh, we got another sad girl over here. Obviously. The British education system here. Yeah, I don't know how the British do the education though. I just know that the US likes to be different. That's why we have a metric system. That's why we don't have the metric system. Goodness. More drawings. More flowers. Here we are drawing. A bird! It's a bird! It's a bird. And more jump scares, you know. Math, more flowers. A lot more math. Bunch of math. Hey, this math made sense to me, don't worry about it. It was just a lot of math equations in one space. And then just mountains there. Round? What do you mean? New Pokemon. Oh yeah, I don't know. The burb. Just a burb. Oh yeah, some cute smiles. New Pokemon. Some more cute smiles. A girl. What the hell am I writing here? Annabelle. Just a girl, just a girl. I don't know what I wrote. But I have Shuki. I have like, no, I have the cookies. From the BT21 character. And then, I don't know if you remember the home screen. The cover of this book, but I drew the cover of this book, which is also right here. By not memory, but like I didn't trace it, I guess. I just looked at it and I drew it. I was bored, you can tell. Very bored. A lot more math, a lot more math. Feel the different triangles in the corner right there. And we end with math. That's lovely. That's so cute. Okay. Yeah, that was all of the notebooks we had. All roads lead to math. Yes, they do. They actually do. All my notebooks were used for math, even though they were not math notebooks. I wasn't even taking notes. It was just like me doing math equations. I was like, huh, do we have something? Okay, that was... They left notebook particles. The paper is like falling apart. That's what they left. Falling apart paper. Just a little stretch. Okay. Now we're ready to make this one. I think, and then we can just end it with a little mini verse. Hopefully it doesn't take too much time. What time is it? Yeah. I'm gonna drink some more my tea. Some more my tea. Oh yeah. What happened? If you want to say it now while I open this, you can. Or if you want to wait until the end, you can too. Oh, let me put away this pencil. Alrighty. Oof. Admissions. Ooh, how'd that go? No. That's like the worst feeling. No. I'm so sorry that happened. It couldn't have been that bad, right? Surely. It wasn't that bad. Brought the wrong. No! Oh no! Wrong document. Oh my gosh, I'm always scared that would happen to me. So what happened? Like, were you still okay to go? What? Pauses in suspense. They didn't even know what to. They didn't tell you what you were supposed to bring, like an email or something, like anything like that. Yet? They're asking for something you've never seen before. No way. Whereas I hate when that happens, because it's so scary. Because like, I'm supposed to have that. It's like I don't even know what that is. Like, what do you want from me again? What? So did they let you like resubmit, or is that like have to go back? Okay, well at least they let you come back. Cause imagine they didn't. That would be so bad. Not like that. That is very unfortunate. It happens like it happens to the best of us. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's bound to happen every once in a while. Just find ways to like make it work. And I'm glad they let you go back and just be able to rework it. I'm always nervous to like what I should bring to things, like especially important like official documents. All full of other candidates. No, that's the worst. No, they didn't give you the room or anything. That's crazy. They should have get you like into a room and then talked about it. That's so sad. Like no way. They really said, so how about we just like talk about this in front of everybody? Speaking so loud, bruh. I swear people working at like admissions offices or like just anything like people related, they have no shame. They're like full on extra. They're like, what did you want again? You wanted a whole supplement? Like I don't know. They would like be so loud too. Which at one point is good because you're like, oh, at least they'll do the things they say they will, right? Like they'll follow through the word with their word and like get to places and stuff and do things. But then at other points, it's like, please don't share my business with everybody because of how loud you are. And they don't mean to. I know they don't, but like still, it's so sad. Just like, please, so like, can I talk to you in private? What? You gonna talk to me in private? No way. Okay, let me open this. Ooh. It's a ball, guys. Pokemon. Can I catch them all? Yeah. I'm gonna get teased. I don't think I don't. No. No. Okay, if your friends were dead, then yes. You can't. I can't say no to that. Hey, that's gonna be the joke for the month. That's just gonna be the joke for the month. You can't do anything about that. We were waiting for you. No. Yeah. Hey, if your friends were there, then there's nothing you can do. Just gotta embrace it. Joke about it. That's my favorite thing to do, is joke about my embarrassment. That way, I can control the joke. I can control the room. We don't go too far because I'm saying the joke, you know? That's my favorite thing to do because I'm always saying embarrassing and doing embarrassing things. Yes. I have comedic timing. What can I say? What can I say? It's fine. But yeah, that's what I usually do. Like that usually works for me. Like I joke about it. I'm like, oh, remember that one time? That was so embarrassing, guys. Like, right? And then they usually stop making fun of it because they're like, stuff funny if you're making fun of you. Hopefully the person doesn't remember faces. I don't think so. I found that a lot of the people that deal with those things, like the admission people, desk people, like the main like people, they don't remember. And even if they do, like they don't care. They probably have seen like thousands of other students coming in here with not the right documents. Yeah, like don't worry about it. Just it's fine. Like they even if they do remember you, like they really won't care. They're not gonna be like, you're the person that didn't bring the like obviously not. But like don't worry about it. Seriously now, your friends, I can't say anything about that. They will definitely remember. But like I said, just you control the room, you control the joke, and you got it. Thanks for the insurance. Yeah, of course. I'm glad I could be a little bit of reinsurance and help. But yeah, that's usually what happens. I'm just saying, from my personal experience, I do a bunch of embarrassing things, so I know how to deal with things. Okay, what we're building, I actually don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Read P first. So we're gonna read this one first. There's a bunch of stuff though. Bunch of stuff. This one is so cute. Cute little bottle. Okay. Oh, there's a free game, guys. Download the free game. Okay, nothing on the back. It's kind of wasteful. They should have just put it on the half. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna read the instructions real quick. Okay, build your dish or drink using the ingredients and step-by-step recipe card from your pack. Thank you. Okay, so once you have your dish or drink prepared. Okay, so we're supposed to have UV light. Hello? We don't have UV light. I don't have a UV light. Do I have a UV light? Hey, I think I do have a UV light. So tiny. I know everything's so tiny and cute. Cute little things. Okay, I might have a UV light. Well, my mom might have a UV light thing for the nails. So I'll probably place it under that. So for 5 minutes. Okay, so it has resin apparently. Is it safe? I don't know. But it's definitely not to eat. So do not eat. Don't bite. Don't bite it. Don't bite it. Me to my head. Like, some things seem so biteable, because this one, This one always looks biteable, but I won't bite it because it will break him, the poor guy. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to cover the space so if the resin like spills, it won't kill me. But it's fine. This is like good enough. This thing will be fine. Bite it. No, I can't bite it. Don't tempt me. No. Stop. I had a friend who had like this cute like little. It was like a candy drop kit like decorations, but it was like hard resin decorations on her laptop, and I wanted to buy this so bad. I was like looking at them. I'm like, huh. So like, if you ever have an extra one, will you give it to me? I know she was very wary of me. Just kidding. She's like, no, you can't bite it. I was like, okay, I tried. What do we have here? Wow, there's so many recipes. Okay. Oh, what the hell do we have? Can we make anything or no? Surely not. Surely we have to. There's burgers, there's veggie plates, there's a lunchbox. There's wonton soup. Wonton soup. Avocados. Oh my gosh, I love avocados. Have you had those? They're really good. Melon agua fresca. Gulp. Strawberry soda. And rainbow froyo. Okay. Well, I don't know none of this stuff. What am I supposed to do? Ready to jam. I wish it told me which one I'm making. Avocados is like just espresso with ice cream. It's so good. Let's open this and see what's inside. Eating mangoes right now. That's so good. Love mangoes. I like eating mangoes with lemon and salt. That's how they usually prepare them in Ecuador, and it's so good. It's so good. Okay, if I can open this, that would be amazing. Whoop! Okay. Whoopie up. What's this? We're making a melon agua fresca. Wow! Wow! It's so cute. Wow. Okay. Anyways. Let's unbox the little cup. Oh my goodness. Isn't that just the cutest little thing ever? It's just a little cup. I can put my finger on it. Oh. It's like a little honey thingy. It's like the things that you put honey on them. Okay, well, I should probably read this right. By the way, my table is not like, this thing is not, I don't know why, but it's like a tilt. So it's not stable. It's not stable. Let's see. Instructions say. Let me look at all my ingredients. Not stable. Not at all. Just like my life. Just kidding. Let me see. 1, 2. Alrighty. So we're supposed to put it in the UV light for. Oh my gosh. The gaming table? Yeah, it is. The table is fine, okay? The table, like in itself, like it's this one, this black one, and it's fine. This is like a mat. And you can kind of tell. I don't know why the mat like tilt, like it like bubbled up. I don't know why. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get the UV light thing. I wish it told me I needed UV light stuff. It doesn't say, does it? Like UV light not included. Hello. That was the whole table all along. No. It looks like it, right? But no, there's like this is just like a mat. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the UV light thing because it looks like we're gonna need it every 5 minutes. Okay, BRBs. Just kidding. That's the wrong table. I am back. Hello, hello. I found it. Took a while. I didn't know where it was, but it's right here. UV light with oops with a bunch of nail stuff, because obviously it's for my nails. Well, it's for my mom's nails. This is her stuff. Okay, let me put the cables all away from the screen. Yeah, it's for nails. It's for acrylic nails. My mom has like this whole set. Acrylic and gel nails. She has this whole set. And so she makes her own nails and stuff, or like she gets her on herself. Alrighty. Do my nails. I don't know how to do the nails. It's my mom's thing. He does it for me sometimes, but I don't like having acrylics because they get in the way of my gaming. Boots hands through screen. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Oh my gosh, one time, mind you, I had paid for these nails. One time I paid for these nails because I think there was an event or something, and I went to the event. And then the day after the event, I was like, they're too long. I couldn't play Overwatch. And I couldn't, like, I kept pressing the wrong buttons, and I ripped off. Because the main nails that were, like, bothering me was this top two, and then sometimes this one. So I ripped off both of these nails. I, like, took them off. And with acrylics, they're glued to the nail. So, like, you can't take them off until, like, 2 weeks later. Like, hey, you have to do, like, a special... No, I, like, bit it, and then I ripped them off. That sounds painful. Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it hurted a little bit. It did hurt. But I was, like, putting, like... It was, like, this thin little metal thing. So I was, like, trying to stick it in and, like, fly it off. And then I was ripping it off with my mouth and, like, biting it off. And I didn't end up ripping it off and stuff. Both nails. And so... And then eventually it went to the third one. But I needed to game. Guys, you have to, I had to lock in. I had to lock in. Okay, so I put the UV stuff to my right over here. You guys can't really see it for realsies, because it's out of the way, but oh, it's a stable place. Yeah, I have to lock in. I have the game. I have to win. Okay, so we have a little container. We're back to our regularly scheduled program. Cute little container. Does it fit? It does fit. Okay, we're good. It fits on the thing. Okay, so it says we take the little juice. The orange juice. Well, I guess it's not orange. It's melon juice. Do not eat, guys. Do not eat. Juice. Good stuff. It's called good stuff. Okay, that's so cute. Literally the cutest little thing ever. I love that they actually put thought into the packaging. Not edible, yeah, because this is actually resin. This is resin, so it's not for eating. Yeah, and resin is highly toxic. Toxic? How toxic? Oh yes, toxic. It's highly toxic chemical to like curate things. Oh well. Here's some instructions just in case you do ingest it, I'm guessing. Do not eat. Do not eat. All caps. I need to make non-toxic resin. I think the closest thing for a non-toxic resin would be the candy that like hardens after a while, but it's like super soft and chewable. It's like those, it's like soft candy, and then it becomes hard when out in the air. Kind of like mochi. Mochi kind of low-key. It's a little bit jelly, like a jelly-ish candy. Yeah, because then the thing with resin is you have to harden it in the UV. the UV lights. That's why we had to bring the machine. It's supposed to harden. It's supposed to be like hard. Oh, that smells toxic, and I haven't even smelled it. It's like right there. Okay, I'm supposed to put a little bit, it says. Okay. I'm squeezing it out. Is that enough? I think that's... I'm gonna see it. Don't want to tilt it too much. Carbon nose. Yep. Yeah, take a whiff of it. Where's the camera? Here. No, actually, it's very toxic. It's very toxic. We just talked about this. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to be stopping just a little bit, right? The instructions are not good. I don't like that they don't have any words. Like, pictures just... They don't do enough because there's only 3 pictures. Okay. That looks good to me. I don't want to tilt it because it's kind of like gonna tilt, but... Okay, let's put it on the light. It's for kids though. I know it's for kids, but like... even though it's for kids, it should have like, let's put a timer. They should have like the instructions with words and pictures. You can have both words and pictures. So even if... Oh, that's a calculator. I opened the calculator instead of the... Where's the clock here? Timer. 5 minutes. Start my 5 minutes. Because but what if the parents are helping the kids, right? Like, I mean, the parents should be helping the kids because this is resin. And the ages are 8+, so... Kids 8+ would be able to read, me personally. I don't know if 8 is the appropriate age for this, because what if... I think an 8-year-old would still definitely eat this. I'm just... If I want to eat it, I think the 8-year-old would eat it. Because they want to, too. Okay, let me close it just in case. I feel the high... The rays of sunlight on the right. I feel the heat. 8 is too young for this. Yeah, it is. Like, it's way too young. I think. Because it deals with actual resin, so it's not like it's like you're playing with Play-Doh or clay or something else or glue, but like it's real resin. I would take a little sip. As an 8-year-old, me? 8-year-old. Let's turn it on again. Okay, so I'm supposed to, according to my read me first instructions, I'm supposed to keep it under UV until... keep it under UV until harden with the tweezers provided. Okay, there's tweezers provided apparently. Tweezers. So let's go look at the other stuff while we let that heat. I don't know. The UV lights always make me feel like I'm burning. It always feels like I'm about to be burned off, even though I'm not even in it. Like I'm just being nearby. Oh, here's a little tweezers. I found them. Cute, cute. I feel like something's burning in my face. I didn't touch myself with the resin, I promise. Okay, little tweezers. Little twisters. What's this for? I don't know what this little light bulb looking thing is for. I don't know. I smell it. Smell like it's kind of low-key smells like it's burning, but it's not burning. I'm looking at it. This looks dangerous for some reason. It does. It feels dangerous. It feels like something's gonna go wrong. It feels like it's about to explode. I don't think it will, but it feels like it. Sure, it does feel like it. Oh, it's the ice cubes! Oh, but they're so cute. And I love that this is paper, so it's recyclable. What if it does explode? Oh my god. Don't put that on me, because if it explodes, I'm dead. Literally and emotion and like literally and figuratively, that's the word. Literally and figuratively, because if this explodes and ruins something, my mom's gonna kill me. But if this explodes and kills me, then I'm dead. And I'm dead either way. If I'm dead and I don't survive, I'm dead. If I'm dead and I survive, I'm dead. Okay, so we have a minute and 10 seconds left. Well, a minute and 15, I guess. Oh my god, I don't know why. It feels like I'm about to have a nosebleed. Just be nearby. I don't think 8 should be the appropriate age. I don't know. I feel like something is wrong there. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Okay. So since this is for the nails, like your hands are supposed to be in there. What do you call that? Oh, it keeps turning off. That's what I was gonna say. It keeps like turning off after like a few minutes. After like a minute or so, because your hands are not supposed to be there for too long. 60 seconds max, because you know it's highly like UV rays. I'm just gonna point it away from me real quick. Actually, now that I think about it, it's been pointing at me because I'm looking at the resin and see how it's doing. But maybe look that way. Can we take a second to talk about how cute these little guys are? My dad just bought me to the 6-star hotel. Oh, timer is done. Free manicures? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Like, actually, that's so cool because manicures are usually so expensive. Ah, okay, we're taking it out. I'm turning it off. It's a little bit hot. Ooh. Okay, I can tilt it and it's not falling. I'm gonna do a twister check. Feels pretty hard. I think it worked. I was scared it wouldn't work because this is like UV for nails. And I was like, maybe it's not strong enough, but strong enough it is. We tilt it and it doesn't die. Probably should wear the gloves for this. Well, apparently they didn't give me any gloves, so... Should we wear the other ones? But it's gonna be so hard. No, it's fine. As long as it doesn't... Because if we get... Okay. I would probably wear gloves, these gloves. But if we get these gloves dirty with the resin, I don't know how to take it out. I don't know how to get, like, clean those out. So... out of the resin. As long as it doesn't spill. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Okay, if I spill it, I can just clean it with this and then we'll wash your hands quickly. I don't know what happens if it gets into my skin. It didn't say. Well, maybe it'll say on this thing. Because they give us lengthy instructions of what not to do. They did say not to eat it. Lengthy instructions of do not eat. It just says do not eat, caution, very warm, resin under UV exposure. Keep resin away from eyes. And then it says in a bunch of different languages. French. Shrink. If it gets on my skin, I shrink. No, I'm already short now. No. Okay. So we're in here. I'm touching it and it's hard. We're good. Okay. Then we're supposed to add the eyes. Oh, that's so cute. I will give them 10 out of 10 for packaging because this is the cutest thing ever. I'm immersed. Yes, I am making a little melon agua fresca because look at my little eyes. Like I'm making it. And it's real because this is how they close the little bags with a little clip that I'm definitely need to throw away because my cat will eat that. She will because she's crazy. Kawaii little cute little thing. Bag of eyes. Oh, I love them. And these are probably made with resin as well. Okay, if the eyes opens. They lied to me, it doesn't open. What the hell do I need scissors for this? Just one open, hold on. I have my trusty scissors with my stickers. This is from, I think I've had this since elementary school. Or like middle school. There we go, but they still work, guys. They still work. Okay. So according to my picture, we put the eyes and we put the straw. Did we find the straw? It is. Right here. Can we drink with that straw? No, we cannot. It's not real. It's a fake straw because they hate me. I still don't know what this little bulb is for. I will find out. Someone stole yours? No. I was always so scared. I'm so scared of people stealing my things, so I'm like, don't even try. Don't even try me. I'm very like protective. I'm like, so you're gonna give it back, right? I would chase down people that would borrow my things. They'd be like, hey, so you borrowed my pencil. Can I have it back? I need it back. Okay, wait. The whole pencil case? No, that's my biggest nightmare. Okay, we're taking out some of the eyes. Just gotta be super careful of these eyes. Okay. I think we can like put the straw at the end because it's still like pliable. It's still like liquid form. Let's do a little bit of liquid, a little bit of ice, a little bit of liquid, a little bit of ice. That way it gets like distributed. A little bit of liquid, a little bit of ice. In the same place and have the thing stolen and the rest destroyed is crazy. Probably somebody stole it and then their mom saw it and it's like, where did you get this from? Return it right now. And then they returned it the next day, but it was like they were like, I'm just gonna get this. I'm taking the scissors. I need new scissors. Okay, we can put some more juice. Look at the eyes, it's getting in there. Wait, do a little more pumps. It's spilling, it's spilling, it's spilling, it's spilling. Quick! What do I do? They didn't prepare me for this. They didn't give me instructions how to deal with spillage. Okay. Don't worry. See, I told you I was gonna use this if something spilled. Yeah, we gotta be careful because we don't wanna have that in there. Okay, we shall throw it away. JK, my trash can is not able to open because I have stuff, because I have my notebooks on top of it. Okay. Okay. Wash your hands after you're done. Yeah, I should like not touch my face. Very careful not to touch my face. Okay. Gulp. Let's try this again. Because I have to squish it, so it's... That was a big drop. Where's the rest of my eyes? Okay, I think that was all my eyes right there. Yep, eyes gone. Frick! Oh, no! Okay, we're fine. I got so scared he was gonna fall down and like lose it forever. Okay, we're fine. That came out of the bottom of my heart. I was like, ah. Okay, we're fine. I can kind of see the eyes on one side, but not on the other. So I might just... Okay, let's fill it up till the... Oh no, I forgot the orange. How's it supposed to look? Okay. Then what is this? Melon? Melon. Okay. The melon is supposed to go, I think, after this phase. So we're just gonna... Oh, I was supposed to save some... This one for the melon. Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna leave it like this and pretend it's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Mix stuff in with this one. Yeah, you can kind of start seeing like the eyes on the side, which is the desired thing we want. Okay. Since I like that because the resin is not like curated yet, so it's not set in. It's not hard. It can be moldable and we can move it around and do things. We want to make sure the straw, okay, is in the right place before we place it. Into the cooker. It is placed. It shall go in to cook. Put my 5 minutes in. Thank you. Okay, where is... I think... I just honestly don't know what this thing is for, and they don't tell me. There's no little picture. There's no little picture for this. I think it's like hold down the melon. So meanwhile, let's open this melon box and hopefully I don't spill everything down. Everything around it. That would be crazy and bad. Okay. I touched it. I touched the resin, guys. This is bad. I should have closed the cap. It's on my hand. It's on my hand. It's on my finger. I'm gonna lose my finger now. Okay, we're fine. Where's the cap? Let me put the cap on. Alrighty, we shall put the centuries thing all the way. Let's clean up meanwhile. Let's throw away all this stuff. Yeah. It's resin sticky. No, it's actually kind of smooth. It feels kind of like a little bit like lotion, a little bit. That's what it kind of feels like. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna move away with my books. Anything else that I need to throw in the trash? Let's throw away this little cute thing, because if my cat sees that, she will eat it and she will be sick again. Okay. Cute little melon stuff. That's so cute. I wonder what the game is about, because they're like, download the game. But what are you supposed to play about? Like, foods? About the foods, because there's multiple foods here. What is the game about? Maybe it's a cooking game. That would be cute. That would be cool. The lunchbox looks so cool. I think we got the most time consuming one, because it looks like that's the only one that I need to resin 3 different times. Like 3 whole different times we gotta put resin on this. I mean, we gotta like cook it up, cook the resin on the UV lights. Oh, the froyo looks so cute because with the little gummy worms. Can smell it cooking again. Okay. I'm guessing this is to put like... Just kidding, that it doesn't fit. Maybe it was like, maybe you can put like your melon here. Maybe it's for your twisters. I think it's for your twisters. So we got the worst one. We definitely got the most time consuming one. The one that takes the longest. It's like I don't know. Me personally, I think the least cute ones are the drinks. I'm not gonna lie. These two drinks right here are least cute. Which we did like I think out of a 5-star gacha, this is like a 2-star. We got a 2-star card. Because everything else is cuter. I would have loved the wonton soup. Look how cute that looks. And it's so easy. You just put everything together and you cook it up. The affogato looks so good. Coffee with ice cream is always my best thing. But no, these are just so plain and simple and like so much time consuming, especially the melon one. Like, okay. Like, alright, I see how it is. Alright. Let me turn this thing on again. It just turned off. Okay, we have a few 20 seconds left. Yeah, I think this is for my twisters. We found out. We found it out. Why do I need the twisters for? I think the twisters are to hold things. I think I can hold a little. Would you like a little melon? Would you like a little melon? Cute little melon pieces. Timer. Oh, where did my mouse go? Here you go. We shall take a look at it. Did it cook? Did it cook? Oh, it's actually really hot. Well, not that hot. It's a warm hot. It's like a fresh food of plate hot. Let's look at it. Let's take a poke. Yep, it looks like it's good. I moved around the straw. The straw doesn't move. Quick little dipping test, and it's good. We got all the ice around. It's kind of cute. It looks like it's floating. I like it. Got all the floating ice. Okay, it is warm. It's like I can't hold it on for too long because it's kind of hot a little bit. Okay, we shall open up the resin again. And we dip. One more time. Going in there. Is there anything left? Oh my gosh, if there isn't. There is. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna put all the remaining resin in there. I actually got this little ball, like the mini burst ball, from my cousin as a Christmas present. Because we were doing like Secret Santa kind of thing. There's a little more. So it was really cute. I was like, yes, you remember I like the mini stuff. Thank you. It was really good. The bottle had to press. Yeah, it's so hard. That's why I'm trembling every time. I'm like, see, like me struggling. It's actually like tough. It's hard. It feels like it's not supposed to be pressed, but I'm just pressing it just in case. You know? Okay, I think that should be enough. My finger's turning red. No, I didn't check it. Hold on, I closed the recipe by accident. It is. My fingers actually red. No. Yeah, because it's very hard. Okay. Let's do a little cleanup here. the little melon cubes, the little melon cuts. There you go. Let it sink to the bottom. We have to make sure that we do get some resting on this little melon thing. It's supposed to be only one? Why do we have three then? Only one? Then why did we get three of these little things? The rest are for eating? Just kidding. Let that sink in. Where's the sink? Yeah. I'm so funny, guys. I think I just gotta put them all three because we have them. Okay. Not that cute, but I have them, so might as well use it, you know? No. Okay, and I think they got resin in them. Wings, they look like wings. I mean, if somebody gave me a juice with 3 different fruits, like not different fruits, but 3 melons slices, I wouldn't be complaining. I would be like, thank you indeed, thank you. And I thank you once again, my friend. Drop in a few more pieces. Hello, why is this thing not there? Okay. I don't want to have any left over. Do not drop. I think it might be time. Take them out. Throw it all. Throw it all on top. Throw it all on top. Is there like resin on this? I think there might be. Is that why it's sticking? Okay. Clean it off with my finger apparently because I forgot already that we were not supposed to touch it. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. All of these guys should have some resin in them. This one's kind of a little bit overspilling, so I'm just gonna go clear. I'm gonna take out some of it so it doesn't overspill. Go. I want to make it look like you just threw that. I forgot I can't tilt it because it's literally gonna. It's gonna spill. Okay, make it look aesthetically pleasing because this is the layer that's gonna be seen by everybody. It's gonna be out there in the world. Maybe we put a little too much resin. Yeah, I think it's done. We just gotta cook it up. Let me just clean this off real quick. Okay. The thing is 5 to 10 minutes cooking in the UV lights, but 5 minutes is more than enough. Okay, I think that's pretty looking pretty good. Fine, okay. That looks good enough. We can't be perfectionists about this. Make sure everything's symmetrical. It's pretty good. Because once it cooks, we can't undo it. Right now, we can't do anything. Cooking? No. Whoa. Okay, put it in the oven. And I think the straw is cooked, but it's already done. We can't move it, so we're just gonna have to die. Straw is crooked. Too bad to say. We're gonna have to cry about it. Just cry about it. It's fine. And my hands are a little bit. It is a little bit sticky now that I'm touching it a lot. I touched it by accident. I didn't mean to. Oops! I touched the table too. Okay, hold on, guys. I don't know how is it supposed to be for 8 years old. Is there a warning? I'm gonna look if there's like a warning section. Whoops. It is highly. I will say whoops to this. I forgot to turn on the timer. Hold on. I will say, my bad. It is highly recommended to wear gloves and eye protection while using resin. Gloves and eye protection not included. So let's say an 8-year-old is doing this. They're not gonna read these big instructions. First of all. Second of all, where are they supposed to get gloves and eye protections from? At least include the gloves. It's not that hard. I'm like, okay. After you're done, clean the surfaces and equipment with rubbing alcohol and wipes have to use. Rubbing alcohol or wipes not included, of course. Oh, we can use this as a storage display. That's cute. Oh, that's what this thing is for. Oops. Whoopsies. I was using it for my twist. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but am I supposed to put it inside? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to put it inside this thing. And then display it that way. Oh well. Maybe I should have read all of it, but... Well, I was supposed to also set this thing before, like, set any, like, leftover resin before throwing it away. So I'm just gonna set this on the thing as well. It's looking cute, it's looking cute. We gotta still 2 minutes into it. So I'm just gonna let those things set, let them work. They're magic. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Got this one. And this is still like a little thing for setting. That makes more sense. I was listening with scissors. Here you go, my tweezers placement. Okay, I'm gonna throw away this stuff here. You know, should have used the gloves, but oopsies, my bad. The funny thing is I do have gloves, but not here. I would have to go get him. It's fine. It's fine. We can just wash our hands. Wash your hands. Let me throw away this little cute little container. Ah. Yeah. Okay, we have 50 seconds left on the clock. I am a little bit mad that the straw was crooked. I didn't realize the straw was crooked. That is kind of sad. I think I have another one, but I think the other one is for cake. I'm not gonna do it today. We can do it on a different day. And I think the cake should be a lot more fun. I don't know. We'll see. I will see. I think this one is cute and it was fun and everything, but I just don't know if the results are as cute as everything else on this little booklet. Okay. I'm gonna keep everything. I like to keep my things together. So I'm just gonna put them all together. Timer. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. Ooh. And here is your melon agua fresca. Served up, ready to be drank. Let me touch it with the twisters and see if it's done. Well, I'm gonna put it for like a few more seconds just in case. I don't think it was sticky, but just in case, I'm gonna leave it for a little bit. Put this all in one place. I'm gonna put them all together here. This can be like a little table. Like a little stool type of thing, situation. For my agua fresca. Do I have whipper clips? Let me look. Ah, I do. I got this paper clip and put my stuff together. There you go. Alrighty. I'm just gonna clip this together so that it kind of stays like settled down. Okay, lovely. And now this should provide a perfect standing for our agua fresca. Melon agua fresca. Now, like you guys can see it like from the top down. Okay, we are done with this. And it's done and it's warm. It should not be warm. I mean, technically it is, but like, you know what I mean. And here you can see it from the side. It looks kind of bland. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks sad. I think they should have had more coloring. They didn't think it was gonna look this like watered down. I don't know if it's supposed to be looking like creamish instead of like orange. It doesn't look too appetizing, I'm not gonna lie. But it is here, and it is done, and it is cute. Of course, we love the cute little thing, and I can take it from the straw. Take a little sip. Okay. Now I put it on the little pedestal over here. Voila! And I think we're supposed to be able to close it. This straw goes through that. Oh. You can kind of see it a little bit. Okay, I'm just trying to fix, like... Okay, maybe not. Oh. So I have a nice little cute perfect thing. Okay, it moved anyways, but it's there and it's cute and it's ready to be displayed-ish. Keeps moving. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't know if I like to keep this in the bowl. Like it says we're supposed to keep it on the bowl, but I think keeping it on the bowl is so sad. So I'm gonna put it next to my cafe or my boba shop, which we did last hand cam stream. And I'll put it right there and I'll take a little picture and I'll post it on the YouTube community. Hold on. Yippee! Okay, we are done. I'm just gonna real quick cut this toxic waste right here. Oh goodness, that was a long time. I didn't intend it to be too long, but I will. Okay. Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. That was fun. That was all for today, though. Quick little fun, cute little stream. We got our embarrassing moments by I mean mine. Reading that whole thing. We got to debut my lovely gloves over here, which I didn't want to get them dirty, so I didn't put it back on. What did we do? We said hi to the dog. We built a resin agua fresca, melon agua fresca. We touched the resin. We shouldn't have, but we actually, I didn't know. Accidentally did. Anyways, we gonna wash our hands after this. But yeah, no, it was really fun. I had so much fun looking through the notebooks, doing some math, looking at the math, just working it out. But yeah, that's all for today. Let me think, is there anything else? Oh yeah, tomorrow we're doing All Market Simulator. The next week we'll be back Tuesday with Empires of the Undergrowth or Ant Colony. Yay! Okay. So I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Have a lovely night and a lovely day. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow, the next stream. Bye. Bye. Can I do this? Bye. There you go.